Alright. How's it going? It is time. We are all ready to go live. So, today's topic is going to be an interesting one. Hey Atski, hey Chillstrand, how's it going? It's I don't know what to draw today. To be honest, I think I'll just go ball pen. I have my wife gave me a bunch of other ones, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I wanna. Hey Gaxix, good morning. I hope you're doing fine and that you're nearing your end of your comic. And how are you gonna celebrate it? Yeah, today's topic for Inktober is blind. 1 second. Here you go. I told my son before the stream, he's listening to music, and I told him don't scream the songs, and of course he had to start doing it. Hey Giorgio Baroni, good morning. Eternal Lady, Captain Bose, fantastic people joining in. So today's topic is blind. It's gonna be an interesting one. I have no idea what to draw, but let's start. Blind. You could go with the obvious, like a blind witch, blind person with a blindfold. That would be the obvious way to go. But blind could be a blind person, blind as in hidden, blind orc, a blind orc, old blind orc. Okay, let's go with old blind orc, beggar, old blind orc beggar. Hey Zelin, good morning. I don't know Gaxix at all. So one kind of, let's see where this goes. Let's not do super clean. Let's be extra dirty today. Let's see where this approach leads me. A little bit way more kind of painterly, and I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Let's have not super clean kind of cartoony style, but let's see. I have no idea. I guess it allows for more mistakes. Let's see where this style takes me. So kinda had this picture. I'm probably gonna screw up the perspective, but kinda that the like old orc is looking up, right? But with like blind eyes somehow. Hey, good morning, Quentin. Quentin works at Opus Arts. He's a great artist. A cool guy. Hey, Bon88. How's it going? Okay, so switching up styles today. Not super clean line art. Deliberately making it dirtier. Let's see where that leads me. No, I'm gonna not try to slow down too much. I think I'll just keep it kind of swooshy, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't drawn this way in I don't even know how long. Probably should slow down at some point to make a little bit more accurate marks at places. But for the time being, let's go with this. I'm good, thanks. By the way, I did trail yesterday. Just drew it. I don't know. It is what it is. Turned out the way it turned out. Okay. Let's. This is fun, actually. Like not having to care about too much, at least, about line accuracy. Can just kind of paint the volumes up with the ballpoint. It's interesting. I've done this kind of way of drawing back in university. I actually have gone for line quality a lot over the years rather than stuff like this, where you're way more suggestive and swooshy. And I think I like it. The principal idea about it is accuracy still, you know, like knowing where to place those lines and relying on knowledge. Hey, Mila. We are yet again blessed with royalty. The royal presence of Queen Mila. All hail Queen Mila. Mila, for me, sounds like an assassin, like a trained assassin called Mila. I wonder if, like, I have some blue. I remember my wife giving me a blue marker. I wonder if the blue goes well with the blue ballpoint pen. Kinda does. Could I use it to... maybe. Maybe. You prefer bow and arrow? A Russian female Legolas. Oh, I actually don't know if you're Russian, Mila. I think you're some Eastern European, right? I don't think you're actually Russian. Ukrainian? No, I don't remember. My apologies, I don't remember. Ah, Serbian. There we go. Have you ever... Did you meet Milan? What's his name? That's that sci-fi guy who draws sci-fi. Milan Milokovic? Is that his name? So bad with names. I think he's Serbian too. Nikolic, yeah. There we go. I'm so bad with names. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, Milan, I don't actually know what he's doing nowadays. I think he's very busy. Busy working. He's really cool. He has a great sense of sci-fi, and his aesthetics is unique. I love his like sci-fi creatures and designs in general. I think he has a great sense of what's cool, and it's not a lot of artists that do. But he, no, he started collaborating with them, but it was like difference of opinion, I think. And as far as I know, they separated ways in you know in good, what's it called, in good ways, good manner, good without ill will. They parted ways. As far as I know, they just didn't see eye to eye on things, and they decided to, as far as I heard, but I might be wrong. So don't take my word for it. Better go ask Milan if you want actual facts. But as far as I know, he's not working with the 6 More Vodka. Captain Bose, archery, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You need to keep tight everything. Like, tighten the lower back, stomach, spine, shoulders, arms. You know, to have an accurate shot. And draw those, if it's a big bow, you know, a heavy bow, to draw them and hold the aim is quite hard. Yeah, but Milan, he's a cool artist. I really dig his style, but like he's one of those artists that I fear for their future. His style feels so locked. So my hope for Milan, my friend, is that he doesn't lock himself in and is open for to evolve his style or evolve his thematics. You know, he's definitely one of those that can easily be caught in his own preferred style and then never ever change and become the guy that does that really, really well only. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. But my biggest fear as an artist is like being that, what's it called? Typecast for a specific thing. But also, it might also be personally my downfall. You know, that I'm not the specialist, you know? Hey Delirium, good morning. How's it going, man? Nice to see you here again. I need to learn how you say good morning in Russian. I know it was written many streams ago, but you know me and my brain, they don't go hand in hand. Gaxix, yeah, exactly. That's one of the things that I'm a little bit torn about, and which I'm going to try to change up a little bit for my own art, and I think, you know, a lot of words for longest time. I've been focusing on becoming the illustrator, like upping my illustrator game, right? I think as a painter. One second. Hugo, vad gör du? Är du på dörren? Nej, då kommer klockan 12. Låste du igen? Yeah, I've been being the guy, like focusing on becoming the illustrator, like upping my illustration skills, and I'm getting to a point where at least I feel like I brushed up enough to not be worried about the skill. In that sense, I know that if I want to be a better illustrator, I really got to do only that. But the thing is, like, everyday stuff I do majority is design. And you know that have made me think recently, like, what does my portfolio actually show? And it doesn't show a lot of design at all. Most of it because a lot of it is like landlocked to clients, right? So that we hardly ever does client showcase production art, right? Or pre-production stuff. They only show flashy illustrations done post-project to imitate like concept art. Yeah, so one of my ideas is to rearrange or refocus for next year is to just having my portfolio reflect my passion and remove a lot of illustrations and replace with designs, because I do love designs and that is my strength. Illustration is not my strength, for me at least, as I see it. You know, I definitely love designing way more than illustrating. Illustrating is fun, I love it, but the thing that I enjoy doing is the design part. You know, like, what do they look like, why do they look the way they do, and all these things, right? So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a different 2-week challenge now, which is design focused or portfolio focused. So you do what you want to do for your portfolio, and we'll help each other improve the piece that's doing the 2-week challenge. So it's like a focus help group. That's the idea, you know, so that we all can give opinions and things like that, right? Hey, Chef Spartan, you're back. Nice to see you back, man. ADMB Gaming M1. I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Welcome to the stream. This stream is a half-an-hour stream, a daily half-an-hour stream. So if you like what you're seeing, tomorrow I will stream at the exact same time again. And this whole October is Inktober, which is a art community thing where there's an official list of topics and we all have to use ink. And today I chose to use ballpoint pen, and today's topic is blind. So I went with some sort of blind orc. Hey, Wallosaurus. Yeah, exactly. I think the 2-week challenge now is a great idea. It's good for people because, like I mentioned, we've all been doing lots of sketches and planning and upping the knowledge, upping the game. You know, I think 2-week challenge number 19 was the last one, and there's been a lot of paintovers from my end. You guys have gotten a lot of knowledge, and there's been lots of progress on everyone. So I think it's time to put all that knowledge in towards a final piece. So hence the focus shift. So now you guys can spend 2 weeks either continuing on a 2-week challenge sketch or start afresh, but make it into a project, right? Make it into a beautiful final illustration. DMP Gaming. I'm originally from Sweden. I'm Swedish. Hey, Gimiesis. Thank you. Paldies. Oh, thanks you very much, DMP Gaming M1. I'm glad that it can be of help. That's the whole idea, you know, like showcasing someone working with art professionally for many, many years. You know, showing sketches, showing the thought process, sharing it, you know, helping people grow. The old style behavior of art communities where we are all in the same boat kind of what was a thing that helped me really grow back in the days, was just that kind of community and sharing knowledge and seeing someone way better than me break something down or show sketches and things like that. It was just eye-opening, and I feel that there's been a lot of that missing. So hence this is the second year I'm doing these warm-ups. Hey Chef Spartan, yeah, my Inktober is going pretty good. I can quickly flip through the Inktober. This one, not that one, not that one. There we go. There's been a lot of drawings. That was my wife's drawing, by the way. Miesis. My Latvian is pretty decent. I mean, I can talk to like kids. I'm at a kid level. Because most of the interaction is with children. Because I don't go like to work in Latvia. There we go. That was the... Oh, thank you. That word, the split character was divided. Word divided. So we got 11 minutes left. Oh, Jesus. How can there be 11 minutes left? I'm finished with the drawing. Right, so... question is, I need to add a little bit more complexity here. So let's add some stuff like that. So it looks like he's actually, don't know, something. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. You guys are too kind. So testing here with lovely marker. Oh man, I love these markers and I love how they smell. Oh, so good. I used to, like I showed you guys on the sketchbook stream, I used to do lots of marker drawings when I found Feng Zhu in 2004. 2003. I was like, wow, how does Feng do it? Crazy. And at that time, Feng was doing everything with ink. And it was such a cool thing to stumble on. This guy just doing stuff with Copic markers and ink. And doing these amazing, at the time, amazing designs and all these things. And I was completely like, where can I get those markers? So I ended up ordering a bunch of them, like I showed you on the streams, the sketchbook stream, and and just believing I could do what he did. I did my very best. I did learn a lot, though. I mean, I did look at his work and try to reverse engineer it and understand, like, what the hell is this artist doing, and why does it look so cool? Why does my mind just go, yes, I love that? So I tried my very best to figure out what that was and try to emulate it. I did show it on those streams. So if you guys are interested in how I drew in 2004, it's proof of it online in the special streams section. Miezis, I wouldn't mind that at all. His problem is that my Latvian isn't good enough to do that, but in English, definitely, no problem whatsoever. DMP Gaming is awesome, man. By the way, Miezis, I told you I will try to answer your email. Just time just disappears. Too much to juggle all the time, but I'll really try to do that. I'm interested in it, right? It was you who asked about meeting, right, and talking a bit, if I'm not mistaken. I can answer you now. Yes, I'd like to. It was December, what, 2? I'm definitely up for that. December 2nd. For sure. And there was also another Latvian guy contacting. I need to remember at what platform he contacted me. I get so many, like, stray PMs and shit and things all the time. It's hard to remember, especially like if you're working and if it's just someone asking something. It's like, oh yeah, I'll answer this in 5 minutes. Then some client talks, and then you stray away, and then you have to focus on art, and then you gotta go do this, and then you gotta do that, and then you try to remember, like, who sent the PM? Was it a PM or was it an email? Was it Skype? What was it? And then you just go, oh, fuck it. And you walk away. Just walk away. Stop thinking. Mies is right. There's another guy. Then you were the guy just having a beer, right? In that case, because there's another guy who's gonna have some sort of game developer meeting in Latvia, in Riga. Game dev meetings, something. In December, the 2nd of December. And then there was another guy saying, oh, let's meet for a beer. And that's probably you. Then. But I'm definitely up for a beer as well. I don't remember Miezis. I'm shit with names. Some guy. You know what we could do? Possibly. Miezis, on Friday have a post-work beer, like a 6 o'clock beer. Talk some shit and then go about our own business. I think that's a thing that I picked up from UK, is like this post beer tradition on Fridays. Post work beer, I mean, on Fridays. It's a lovely tradition. You can talk some shit for like an hour, and then you go, okay, I gotta go home for dinner. So we got about 5 minutes left. This drawing this drawing style actually is quite enjoyable. I think I'll do this tomorrow as well. Just kind of flow with the drawing and not caring too much about line quality and all these things. Maybe his name was Elvis, I don't know. Let me try to look, but I don't know where to look. No, it's gonna take too long time. I should get so many emails. There's from you. I don't know. I can't find it. Me as is. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, we can have a. There's always more than one Friday. Yeah, Gaxis, it's a nice combination actually. It's slightly off in hue. Let's see. It's like slightly different blue, but it works pretty okay. Gaxix, yeah, I really like this combination. It worked really, really well. And this drawing technique is definitely something that's easy. You know, this is very much like I'm painting, like making everything in layers and going over it more than one time and or like traveling around the drawing and building the drawing up rather than planning with line art and all these things. It's very unnatural to me with line art, but I do enjoy doing clean line art. For me it's also easy, but this feels more natural in the sense of how I naturally think about doing things. All right, I'm calling it Blind. Inktober number 24. I should probably stop drawing on it. So there, the obligatory zoom in of the messy line art. There we go. Today's drawing, Blind, in brackets orc. All right, this is a cool combination of these two the marker and ballpoint pen. I definitely like it. Thanks everyone for joining in. It was a really fun talk. Great hanging out with you guys. Thanks everyone for spending morning warm up with me and having a good talk. And me as this, you and me will have a beer at some point, for sure. And see you guys tomorrow for for the next day of Inktober. Catch you guys on Discord. Bye.